Music is a powerful force. It transcends borders and languages. It connects people across cultures. For as long as humans have existed, there has been music. It has always been a part of our lives. From ancient rituals to modern concert halls, music plays a vital role. Music is more than just entertainment. It is a way to tell stories, express emotions, and preserve traditions. It is a reflection of our history and our humanity. Throughout time, humans have crafted ingenious tools to create musical instruments. The history of musical instruments is a fascinating journey. It takes us from simple natural objects to complex electronic devices. This journey reflects our creativity and our endless quest to explore the world of sound. Let's embark on this exploration together. Imagine a time before written language. How did people communicate? Music may have been one of the earliest forms of communication. The first instruments were basic, made from materials found in nature. Bones, wood, and animal hide were readily available. Ancient musician, one of the oldest known instruments, is a flute made from a bone. This flute, found in Germany, is over 40,000 years old. It suggests that music has been an integral part of human culture for a very long time. These early instruments produced simple sounds, but they were the foundation for the development of more complex instruments. These early instruments were not just for entertainment. They played a crucial role in rituals, ceremonies, and everyday life. They helped people connect with their spirituality, their community, and the natural world. Ancient civilizations developed their unique musical traditions. Egypt, a land of pharaohs and pyramids, was no exception. Egyptians believed that music had magical powers. It could heal the sick and appease the gods. Egyptians created a variety of instruments. They made harps, flutes, and lyres. The sistrum, a type of rattle, was sacred. It was used in religious ceremonies. Egyptian music was often joyful and celebratory. It accompanied feasts, festivals, and religious rituals. The instruments were often elaborately decorated. This showed the importance of music in Egyptian society. Their music lives on through the art and artifacts they left behind. The ancient Greeks were deeply passionate about music. They believed it had a profound effect on the soul. Music was an essential part of their education system. It was as important as mathematics and philosophy. The Greeks are credited with developing the foundations of musical theory. They explored concepts like harmony and melody. They created scales and modes that still influence Western music today. The lyre, a stringed instrument, was popular in ancient Greece. They also used the aulos, a double reed instrument. These instruments accompanied epic poems, dramatic plays, and religious ceremonies. The Greeks' emphasis on harmony and structure laid the groundwork for centuries of musical development.
Section 5. Medieval melodies, the lute and the harp.
The Middle Ages, a period spanning roughly from the 5th to the 15th century, saw changes in musical instruments and styles.
This era gave rise to new instruments and musical forms.
The lute, a pear-shaped stringed instrument, became popular.
The harp, with its elegant shape and delicate sound, continued to evolve. It became more sophisticated.
These instruments were played in castles and courts.
They entertained royalty and nobility. They were also used in religious music and folk traditions.
Medieval music was often modal, using scales that differed from the major and minor scales common today.
The music of this era was characterized by its monophonic and polyphonic textures, reflecting the evolving complexity of musical thought.
Section 6. Renaissance Innovation, a Time of Change.
The Renaissance was a time of great artistic and intellectual awakening.
This period, starting in the 14th century, marked a renewed interest in classical art and learning.
It had a profound impact on music.
New instruments emerged and existing ones were refined.
The harpsichord, a keyboard instrument, became popular. It produced a bright, clear sound.
The viol, a bowed string instrument, gained prominence. It had a softer, more mellow tone than the violin.
Composers of the Renaissance era experimented with new musical forms and harmonies.
They developed polyphony, where multiple melodic lines intertwined. This created richer and more complex music.
The printing press, invented during this time, helped spread musical ideas and compositions across Europe. Section 7. The Industrial Revolution mass-produced music. The Industrial Revolution, starting in the late 18th century, brought about significant changes in the way things were made. Factories began to emerge. and with them, new methods of production that could create goods on a much larger scale than ever before. This had a profound impact on musical instruments, transforming them from handcrafted items into products that could be produced in large quantities. Mass production techniques made instruments more affordable and accessible to the general public, allowing more people to enjoy and play music. The piano, invented in the early 18th century, became a staple in homes and concert halls. Its popularity soared as it became more affordable due to mass production. Its wide range of notes and expressive capabilities made it a favorite among composers and musicians. The piano's ability to convey a wide array of emotions made it an essential instrument for both personal enjoyment and professional performance. The development of valves for brass instruments like the trumpet and tuba revolutionized their sound. These innovations allowed musicians to play more complex and varied pieces of music. Musicians could now play a wider range of notes. Instruments became more standardized, which meant that musicians could easily switch between different instruments of the same type without having to relearn how to play them. This made it easier for musicians to play together in ensembles and orchestras, leading to richer and more complex musical compositions. The Industrial Revolution also led to the development of new materials. These advancements in material science played a crucial role in the evolution of musical instruments. These materials, like steel and nickel, were used to improve the quality and durability of instruments. This not only enhanced their sound but also made them more resilient and long-lasting, ensuring that they could be enjoyed by future generations. Section 8. Electrifying music, the 20th century. The 20th century witnessed a revolution in music with the advent of electronic instruments. This era marked a paradigm shift in how music was created and experienced. The invention of the electric guitar in the 1930s transformed popular music. The electric guitar's amplified sound and versatility gave birth to new genres like rock and roll and blues. The synthesizer, invented in the mid-20th century, opened up a world of sonic possibilities. It could create a vast array of sounds electronically. Electronic instruments allowed musicians to experiment with new sounds and textures. This led to the emergence of electronic dance music, experimental music, and other groundbreaking genres. The development of recording technology allowed music to be captured and shared like never before. Section 9, the digital age, computers and music. Today, computers have become indispensable tools for creating and experiencing music. They are at the heart of modern music production, enabling artists to push the boundaries of creativity. They have democratized music production, making it possible for anyone with a computer to compose, record, and share their music. This accessibility has led to a surge in independent artists and diverse musical styles. Music software allows for the creation of complex arrangements. These programs offer a wide range of tools and features that were once only available in professional studios. It can mimic the sounds of real instruments with incredible accuracy. From orchestral strings to electric guitars, the possibilities are virtually endless. Digital audio workstations or DAWs provide musicians with a complete recording studio environment on their computers. These platforms integrate recording, editing, mixing, and mastering capabilities. The internet has revolutionized how we access and consume music. It has broken down geographical barriers, allowing us to discover and enjoy music from different cultures and genres. Streaming services provide access to vast libraries of songs from around the world. With just a few clicks, listeners can explore new artists and tracks, creating personalized playlists. Music production has moved beyond traditional studios. Home studios and portable setups have become the norm, giving artists the freedom to create whenever inspiration strikes. Artists can now collaborate remotely, sharing musical ideas and files over the internet. This has led to innovative projects and cross-continental partnerships.
The digital age has really changed the game. With just a laptop and some software, you can produce professional quality tracks from your bedroom. This has leveled the playing field, allowing more voices to be heard. It's amazing how technology has opened up so many possibilities for musicians today. From virtual instruments to online tutorials, the resources available are truly transformative.
Section 10. The future of sound. The evolution of musical instruments is an ongoing journey, one that has spanned centuries and continues to this day. It's hard to predict what the future holds, as the landscape of music is ever-changing and full of surprises. However, several trends suggest exciting possibilities, hinting at a future where innovation knows no bounds. Artificial intelligence is being used to create music, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible in composition and sound design. Virtual reality and augmented reality are creating immersive musical experiences, allowing listeners to engage with music in entirely new ways. Biomusic explores the intersection of music and biology, opening up new avenues for sound creation and musical expression. Instruments are becoming increasingly portable and interconnected, making it easier for musicians to collaborate and create on the go. The boundaries between different types of instruments are blurring, leading to the creation of entirely new categories of sound. Hybrid instruments combine elements of acoustic and electronic instruments, offering a unique blend of traditional and modern sounds. As technology continues to advance, we can expect even more innovative and exciting developments in the world of musical instruments, pushing the limits of creativity. The quest to explore new sonic territories continues, driven by a relentless pursuit of innovation and discovery.
It's so exciting to think about where music is headed. With all these new technologies, the possibilities are endless, and the future looks incredibly bright. I can't wait to see what the future holds for musical instruments and the sounds they create. The journey ahead promises to be as thrilling as it is unpredictable.